This opening match in the King of New York tournament is a four-way match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, and weighed in this evening at 183 pounds, the face of the franchise, Jarett Diaz.
The face of the franchise, Jarett Diaz. We've been seeing him all over here in the Northeast and beyond. Not really giving too much mind to what the fans in Staten Island here have to say about him. Man, always very confident in his abilities, and he knows he has quite an opportunity here in this fatal four-way matchup in this opener for our King of New York tournament. Good to see him back at Warriors, Jarett Diaz.
Introducing second,
here's a man whose name is synonymous with Warriors of Wrestling.
He is one of the most decorated warriors in Warriors of Wrestling history from Woodbridge, New Jersey. This is the standard bearer, Chris
Well, I can't say it any better than the fairest one of all. One of the most decorated athletes in the history of Warriors, the standard bearer, and in my mind, a pillar and the foundation of this company, Chris Steeler. A man who has a ton of experience under his belt, and in my mind, a heavy favorite in this tournament.
Introducing third, fighting out of Staten Island, New York, and weighing in at 180 pounds. He is the American prodigy, Mike Datello.
The American prodigy, someone who's been making major moves here at Warriors. And can you imagine Datello walking out of here, the King of New York? He certainly has what it takes, but he has to take on some of Warriors' best here in this first round matchup. Staten Island behind Datello, known for that patented dat knee maneuver to put away more than half the locker room with that move. Taking on some of the best Warriors has to offer, but can he make it into the next round?
Final opponent in this third King of New York opening contest.
You talk about someone with momentum, you got to talk about this man.
He is fighting out of Staten Island, New York, and weighing 220 pounds. He is the youngest world champion in Warriors of Wrestling history.
What does Mendez have here? I think poking fun at Jarett Diaz a bit here. Making fun of him. Steeler's got something here. Datello taking a look. These guys having some fun, I believe, at Diaz's expense. Steeler having some fun with it as well. Mendez always known for having a good time, but handling his business in the ring as well. some of Warrior's best in the ring. And you look at this matchup, Diaz, Steeler, Datello, Mendez. I'm glad they're having fun, but this could be a heck of a matchup, ladies and gentlemen, with these four men opening round in the ring. Once again, expectations are high here at Warriors. Steeler isn't even from Staten Island. These three getting Jarett Diaz out of the equation. Thanks for coming. No respect from the Warrior Nation. Datello's gonna fly. Suicide dive. Datello taking out Diaz on the outside. Incredible by Datello. Now Steeler. Mendez locking up in the middle of the ring here. Steeler off the ropes. Shoulder tackle on Mendez. Steeler once again. Oh, shoulder tackle by Datello. Datello off the ropes. Shoulder tackle by Diaz now. Disrespect on Datello. Off the ropes once again. Look at the height on that jump from Datello. Nice hip toss. Quick, fast-paced action here. Arm drag here. Now Steeler back in the ring. A hip toss of his own on Datello. And an arm drag of his own. Mendez out of nowhere. Now with the hip toss. I had a feeling an arm drag here by Mendez. These guys one-upping each other now. Modified arm drag by Diaz. Then the hip toss. I don't think Diaz is aware that Steeler's right there behind him. Datello back in as well. And Mendez slow to his feet. Didn't think that one through. 3-on-1.
3-on-1.
And a triple eye poke. Fatal four-way rules in effect. Datello spilled out of the ring. Double drop kick by Diaz and the kip up for good measure. Staten Island not happy. Diaz, he might be looking to fly. I know that. Look, that momentum. He's going to fly over the top, taking out those men on the outside and landing on his feet. Diaz proud of his handiwork, and I got to give credit where credit's due. Beautiful high-flying tope over the top. Lackadaisical cover, though, by Diaz. Now locking in, wrenching that head of Datello, middle of the ring. Datello switching into a pin, but Diaz floating through here. Datello trying to get position here. Shots in the midsection, now off the ropes, and a spinning back elbow by Diaz. Diaz very impressive in this opening round. Datello chants from this crowd here at Warriors. Diaz on the hair. Datello off the ropes. Big time power slam by Diaz, who's in full control here despite the early 3-on-1 odds, seemingly. Mendez now back into the ring. Kick to the midsection. Didn't get the jump on Diaz. Diaz keeping Steeler out of the equation as well. You gotta be impressed by what Diaz is doing here. Really taking full control of this match as Mendez literally on the ropes. Cover on Mendez, no, only a 1. No respect for Diaz from the Warrior Nation. Everything here is earned, especially here in Staten Island. Very special crowd here. Month in, month out. Warrior Nation showing up, showing out. These performers in the ring as Mendez duking it out with Diaz, just trying to change the momentum of things here. But again, Diaz going through. Nice stalling suplex. I think he's going to flex on him. But once again, taking his eye off the prize, and that's going to cost him the standard bearer in the ring. Series of chops.
your dumbass Superman tattoo. Mine's better.
Steeler gonna represent another chop. Rake to the back as well on Diaz.
Let's go!
Steeler's feeling it. He's ready to put this guy away, but no, big reversal. Head first in that turnbuckle. And it's the quickness and in-ring savvy. Diaz, it's really keeping him in control here now. Over to the apron, Steeler creating some separation. Can he get an attack? No! Kick over the top. Diaz somehow still in control. Up and over, sunset flip. Steeler rolling through. No! Diaz. Big knee to the back of the head. Modified Shining Wizard. Oh, and Datello just gets there. Datello just gets there. I wasn't sure if Steeler got that kick out. Datello just got there, but that was close. Datello chants in the crowd. Steeler, Diaz in the middle of the ring. Diaz opting to bring Mendez back into the ring, perhaps as some sort of go-between between himself and Steeler. And instead, Diaz is going to try to take them both on. Bold strategy. Sometimes you, oh man, you mistake cockiness for confidence. That took Diaz down, but now Datello in control here. Getting Mendez up. Mike chants. Nice Falcon Arrow from Datello. Kick to the back, as well as a kick out from Mendez. Steeler with a line on Diaz. All four men in the ring. Steeler with a flurry of attacks. What's he looking for here? Modified side effect maneuver. Very nice by Steeler. Chop to the chest. Diaz again in control. Series of kicks. But Mendez with a straight up line. And this is what Mendez needs to do. He needs to fire up, get that momentum. Because once he does, seemingly unstoppable. As we're seeing, a jumping neck breaker from Mendez. There it is. This is when he's most dangerous. 2 count. Datello trying to break it up. All four men are down. Diaz slow to his feet. Mendez back up first. Mendez perhaps looking for a lawn dart. No. Diaz with a reversal. Great job by Mendez dropping down, dropping the weight over that pin. Great wherewithal by Mendez. Now going to the leg. Maybe looking for a figure 4 leg lock here by Mendez. But Datello locking in a submission of his own. No one is tapped yet. Steeler now with the cover. And he got it. He got it. Steeler got off the cover. And that's the smarts of Steeler.
The winner of this match, and now advancing to the finals of the King of New York tournament, Chris Steeler.
I couldn't agree more. You see Steeler tapping his head. It's that vet. It's the vet and Steeler. He knows what he's doing. We saw that triple submission, or that double submission, I should say. Steeler didn't go for a triple submission. Instead, getting Diaz's shoulders on the mat, using the pressure from the submission. You got to give it to Steeler. What a way to end that match. My hat's off to Steeler on that one. And a show of respect to Mendez and Datello from the standard bearer. Steeler moves on in the King of New York tournament here at Warriors.
Mark. You must be related. You must be related.
No, man, I just lost one on, bro.
Who got the pick?
I guess you know.